Good afternoon, folks. How are y'all doing? I told you earlier in my previous video, which I shot early in the morning, right after my walk. I thought I might do another video. I was just not quite sure. But then today is like a bit cold, but at the same time, it's very sunny and bright outside. So I wish I could show you. But the thing is, when I saw the sun is up, a little bit warm, you get the feel of summer at the same time in the middle of winter. So yeah, you get kind of like, that vibe that you miss your aquatics, miss your summer sense. So I was thinking like let's do a fun video. So as you can see from the title, it's this versus that. So I'm gonna show you two very different kind of fragrances in terms of pricing, but quite similar. Ellis Red, 360-degree Red, and Acqua di Gio Profumo. I have reviewed both of them before, I think, but then I'm gonna show you side by side comparison. And you might think like, oh, there's no contest there, right? There's like, what are you talking about? One is just way expensive, way more expensive, and quality, in terms of like, even the brand. But then let me compare it and show it to you why, this one deserves some more of your time, and why, how many ways they're quite very, very close. All right. And then, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So I was just thinking about it because of the sun, right? So first of all, I'm wearing my jacket from the show you from my cricket team back then. Like university cricket team I used to lead. I used to be the captain, so played a lot of games. So I have a lot of memories of this merchandise and stuff. So I was just feeling like, yeah, let's just wear it. Okay. So as you guys know, let's start the comparison. All right, let's get into it. Right. So as many of you guys know, Acqua Gio Profumo is a flanker for the original, the iconic Acqua Di Gio original EDT, that is from House of Giorgio Armani, that has sold one of the highest number of bottles throughout the world, if not only in US, right? So basically, yeah, this is the second flanker from that line. Another one, there's the name Essenza. So I don't own the Essenza or the Acqua Di Gio, but I have smelled all three. So basically, I prefer this out of the whole line. Why? Because in terms of the performance for value for money, I thought in the end this is the one to get from the Acqua Di Gio line. All right. The other one was like a no-brainer for me. All right. This one I got one bottle. I gifted it to one of my friends, and then I was kind of missing it, so I got it back in my rotation. All right. Very affordable scent. All right. So let's start the comparison. Okay. So first of all, let me show you the presentation. Okay. Here, let me show you the boxes first. Actually, most of you have seen, but those who are not usually like familiar with it, let me show you. This is for the Ellis 360-degree Red. I have a 50 ml bottle with me, and this is the Acqua di Gio Profumo box, side by side. This is 75 ml EDP concentration. This is the EDT, right? So basically, the packaging wise, if you put them side by side, it's kind of like obvious like which one is a bit more posh and a bit more luxurious. Obviously, it's gonna be this Acqua di Gio Profumo. It's a black box. It has your logo on up top, silver writing all over. Even the front is like silver and black combination. It says your size and bottom. This one on the other hand, not bad presentation after all. Okay, why? Because I'll show you the reason. Not because it's like a cardboard, it's like a paper cardboard, hard cardboard. But the thing is, why this is more secure than this box, to me at least. All right. If you open it, you're gonna see the inside of the box. I haven't shown this before. Inside got some paper wrapping in it, okay, where the box actually goes in and says pretty securely. If you close this, all right, the box, even if you throw the box in the luggage and everything, it's not gonna break inside because it's that secured. Okay, so one plus point for Ellis Red because of that, right? So kind of like presentation wise, I think they're both great. I mean, I have no complaints with the presentation, look good. All right, but then this one kind of has the edge over this. Okay, so presentation wise on the box, Acqua di Gio Profumo box wins. All right, second is the bottle. I showed you the bottles already, but the battle of the bottles. Okay, put them side by side like this. All right. By the way, this is just like a fun video, nothing to take so seriously. If I kind of offend anyone's choices and everything, I'm sorry, but then this is my just personal views, nothing more. Okay, so here you go. So you put them side by side. To me, first thought that comes to me, they are very, very different looking than from each other. No comparison, no whatsoever. It's like your sense of your smell and taste, the way you look, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So who am I to say this is better than that or this is better than this? But then let's analyze a little bit, okay? Okay, first of all, I have to need use one hand, so let me go with this first. The first thing that is positive about this fragrance is it's a magnetic cap. You twist it and open it, very secure. You can pick it up, very posh. And then if you see the sprayer, looks very elegant also with the black and the silver. Very heavy bottle, very nice feel, very cool. It's like glacier black, and then bottom you also get the silver plate which you get in the Essenza. And by the way, this 75 ml bottle is same size with the Acqua Di Gio EDT original bottle, but less juice because the bottom glass is a bit heavier. All right, I'm going a little bit details. All right, so from the bottle, like presentation and all, you can see the juice through also, and the feel, EDP, and then the perfume and all that. So goes 10 out of 10 for this bottle easily. I have no hesitation to say that 10 out of 10 for this bottle. All right. On the other hand, the Perrier Red, is it bad? Is it just dildo? Some people, really amaze me how they come up with this kind of, I'm pretty sure Perrier company, they are not thinking of a dildo when they're making this bottle. Seriously, like people have. Okay, so the top of this is pretty cool. I like this bottle. Like even though it's simplistic and stuff, I like the color red. So it's very awesome to me. The bottle cap is kind of cool. The red is plastic, but it looks kind of nice. It looks like your toys from Christmas present or something like that. The lights and whatnot. And the red bottle you can see, and it says Pere Elias. Nothing fancy. And the bottom you get some of your information. I think a little bit sticker, whatnot. This is 50 ml bottle, so bigger one is thicker in width. All right. So basically, yeah. So for the bottle presentation, easy to carry, easy to hold. All right, and it looks kind of cool. Okay. So for this presentation, for the battle of the bottles, out of the two, 10, I'm gonna give this 8 out of 10. So basically, again, this one win. So let's just say presentation wise, Acqua di Gio Profumo wins, right? So okay, but there are plenty more classes to go, like plenty more consideration and things to check, right? So not quite sure if Profumo is gonna win still. All right. So next, the prices for this. This is where it starts getting interesting. This is where Perrier starts, like that company, they start to take the edge and start to show that we are strong contender as well, right? For this, all right, the price I paid for 50 ml bottle, I paid $35. $30 to $35 after your discount. I think if you go bigger bottle, you're not gonna have to pay more than that as well. Like if you find discounters, you can pay only like $30 to $40 in US and many other countries. In countries like Asian countries, you have to pay like maybe $40 to $50. This, on the other hand, was my later buy. I mean, like this was by no means I was gonna buy this because this is much more on the higher side. It's like your Guerlain. It's a bit more like your Dior. It's a bit more like Valentino Umo. They're like designer prices, way over 100 USD. This one I paid, I think the price was like 110, 115 USD for a 75 ml. So it's not just double. It's if you like consider the discounted price, it's you can get 3 bottles of this 50 ml for the price of this. All right, easily. So basically, just for the company, because Giorgio Armani is a more established company, they charge you. They can afford to charge you that much, and you, my friend, have to really do your research and think, is it worth the price? Okay, because it's not about just presentation. It's not about just the name. It's about the juice. Okay, that's all that comes down to. All right. So basically, price wise, Prairie Ellis Red 360 Red takes it easily because the price you pay cannot beat the price. All right. So you call it cheapie and whatnot. For the price, in terms of price, I would go with this. Okay. So Prairie Ellis Red wins. Okay. Next, the smell. All right. So here it comes the interesting part. Here comes the part what is most important. Okay. So as I told you, the looks and like the way you see things, the way you visualize your what is beautiful or what's not, and what smells beautiful or not, or tastes good or not, it depends on you, like the user, whoever uses the fragrance. Everyone has different noses, everyone like different stuff, right? Some people like bright, some people like young, some people on the other side like the mature scents and stuff. So I have on my both hands, I have two fragrances. I kind of sprayed them like about 30 minutes ago. So this hand I have the Acqua di Gio Profumo, and this hand I have the Perrier Red. All right. So these are the dry downs more or less for the two fragrances, because that's like enough time for me to get the dry down for both fragrances. Okay. By the way, one other thing is I've also forgot to mention this one actually is my buy instead of the Acqua di Gio, because this one to me seemed like a more potent version of Acqua di Gio. So I am basically doing, let's imagine this is also Acqua di Gio. So basically Acqua di Gio Profumo versus Acqua di Gio, kind of. Okay, so that's not out of the question. Like Acqua di Gio is pretty much around us, but let's just say that this is actually taking the seat instead of Acqua di Gio, right? So what do I get? On the dry down, like it's a bit more serious. It's the Acqua di Gio Profumo. It's a bit more serious, manly, incensey, and it starts to show. It's like the age, like not the age of the perfume, but the age of the user for this fragrance. On the top note, like let me show you the top notes of this. All right, let me spray it on you, on me, and show you the sprayer also. All right. Okay, very good sprayer, very solid sprayer on this. Okay, very very good sprayer. For the sprayer, this gets 10 out of 10. The opening note of this is very very gorgeous, very very luxurious, very very handsome, and very very what else, this word I'm looking for, luxurious, handsome, elite, if those word comes to your mind. Little bit citrus, very sort of bright and dark at the same time, if it makes any sense. You smell water, you smell a bit of fruitiness, you smell a bit of orangey, that sort of feel, which goes away very very fast. But the opening top note of this is very very gorgeous. I have to give this, the opening is very very beautiful. It's very dark, strong, potent, luxurious. And the dry down here, yeah, the incense starts to come, the patchouli starts to come, the darkness supposed to come, like it's coming slowly. You can imagine a man in black suit, and it's suitable for, maybe not for the daytime, I would imagine evening and up after the sun goes down. I would imagine if you watch Vampire Diaries, the two brothers, the two vampires, yeah, those guys to be wearing this, because this is scent, not very animalic or blood, because the essence for this version, the essence version of this, I used to get like a little bit of blood smell, like Azaro's nighttime, those kind of fragrances. Sometimes like you get the smell of blood or vibe of blood. This one doesn't have that, but the thing is very masculine, very posh. Yeah, this is a rich man scent, just like the price suggested. This one smells like money easily. It smells dense. Yeah, smell wise, the dry down, it's on the darker side. Opening is very rich. So let's see, compare this to this. All right, I have the dry down here, right? Let's spray the Ellis red. This sprayer is just okay. It's a 6 out of 10. All right. Okay. Yeah, this one, on the opening you get a little bit, as I mentioned before also, this one you get a little bit of alcohol, because a little bit synthetic vibe from it, but not to say I'm not gonna even dare to start to insult this fragrance because it's cheaply priced. Okay, let's just give it some time. Yeah, yeah, right now the alcohol is gone, and what I'm starting to get is very beautiful, way brighter than this, bit more daylight, sunny, peppery, sweet, floral, a form of Acqua di Gio, the EDT. Beautiful, beautiful opening. You really have to look for it, like if you're really trying to see Acqua di Gio, this smells nicer than Acqua di Gio in many ways. Yeah, this one has floral notes in it, but and stuff on the dry down. Yeah, you get the seaside vibe from the top opening top note, just like this. I mean the Acqua di Gio Profumo, but the Borealis red, you get that pepper, you get the florals and the citruses up top. A little bit on the synthetic side, but very bright. So this one, in terms of smell, opening top note, gorgeous also. This one mature, this one youthful. The dry down, it's already starting to go towards the Acqua di Gio dry down. Okay, more floral, like tons of floral notes in this. I don't know, jasmine, maybe some lily of the valley, some other floral notes in this. Yeah, smells very pleasant, nothing harsh, very very pleasant and stuff. So yeah, so as I told you, the smell actually is sort of like a, like a, how to say, your personal matter, right? So since I'm 35 and like I'm going to be 36 next year on, obviously my choice is gonna be Acqua di Gio Profumo. Not to say I don't love this, the smell of this, I love them very much, but then the smell wise, 10 out of 10. This one I'll give 8 out of 10. All right, so smell wise, Acqua di Gio Profumo takes it. All right, then the age, as I mentioned before, This is for the younger people. This is for the bit more mature crowd. Some people said 40 and up. I don't think it's 40. You don't have to be 40. If you're 25 and up, you can pull this off. Formal settings, all right? You can pull this off. So, yep, young, not old, mature. Okay. Occasion. All right. For this one, occasion is gonna be casual, sport, work. If you guys already don't know, so sort of like very versatile and stuff. You can use it for many occasions, not just the formal ones maybe. All right, not formal occasion, events. You know, if you go to carnival, sport, you're going to play sports, gym and whatnot. This one covers, and you can afford to spray it liberally because of the price. Okay, very good pricing. So yeah, this one is a bit more on the formal. Date. If you're a teacher, I see a teacher wearing this, professor wearing this, bit more heavy, bit more masculine, nicely, like the beard is nicely trimmed, suit, tie, like, you know, like imagine like professor, like, I don't know, Indiana Jones. Yeah, he could wear this. All right, I don't know how Indiana Jones comes, but then Harrison Ford kind of guys. Yeah, manly man guys. All right, as well as you can use it for casual as well. So for occasion wise, the versatility wise, I would say they're head to head, but this one is a little bit more, just a tad bit more, you know, versatile. All right, next one, compliment wise, this one again, very you know, it's like a hard thing to say because the kind of crowd you're in, you know, imagine you're in a crowd of a beach and you're like, you know, young people playing volleyball, beach ball and whatnot, and they're like, you know, beach boys surfing and stuff. I think they're gonna like this more. But for the ladies, imagine like you were by the bar, by the beach, all right, and it's bit night, sun is setting, they're making cocktails and stuff, bartenders are making cocktails, so they're playing with fire and whatnot. Compliments wise, this is gonna take it because this one smells more posh. Ladies educated and ladies who are out there, they know, the classy ladies, they will detect the smell of this bit more nicer. So the compliments from those kind of crowd will come from this. Casual, younger age, they're gonna love this more because the younger kids, they might think this one might smell like their dad. All right, the girls will think it might smell like their dad. You don't want to smell like their dad, right? Most of the times it's not a good thing. All right, so basically, yeah, projection longevity, this is where it gets funny. You'd imagine easily this one will take it all, right? Like this one would be easily like your projection beast, longevity beast. Yeah, longevity wise, this one lasts way more than this. But projection for this and this, I would say projection is better on this because this one projects so nicely. If a little bit sun is up, a little bit summer days and stuff, it gets little sunny love. It's gonna project like a beast. It's gonna project with two sprays. It's gonna project like crazy around you. This dildo shaped fragrance, those who call it that, this is gonna take it for projection. Longevity, not like in our condition, not so much better than this, but in the cooler countries I hear this one performs much better than this because obvious reasons, because this one has the incense and stuff, it suits more for the colder countries. Even though it says for summer fragrance, I think it's a bit more versatile than that. It easily can be worn in winter time. All right, so longevity and projection, let's say they're equal because longevity is better on this, projection is better on this. All right, so value for money, Ellis red, no questions asked. Season, this one holds all year long except the time of winter. Winter, no one can smell you, just like the Acqua Di Gio, you won't smell, you won't be detected anywhere. Okay, it's just gonna be Ellis red, hidden. Okay, for this, all year long and all year long, you can wear this in the summer, maybe in daytime try to avoid it because the incense could be a bit too much, but winter time also you can pull this off as I just mentioned. So basically, yeah, season wise, versatility, this one takes it. So basically, yeah, if you see in the end comparison from side to side, all right, side by side, you see somewhere this one won, it was not all the way one way win all the way, and this one win in many places too. So if you talk about value for money and you are looking for something that's more casual, more wearable and stuff, it's like you can wear it every day. This is your everyday scent. This one, not so much. So basically, you have to make a pick. So if you ask me to pick one out of these two, because I have them both because I love them both, right? Even though they smell kind of similar in terms of notes, because this one is the Acqua Di Gio backbone, and this one also has the Acqua Di Gio backbone, something common, right? But still, I have both. I treasure them both because this is my special occasion, not everyday wear. This is my everyday wear. So basically, battle of these two, which one would I pick? That's gonna be a tough one because as much as I wear this, I also love this, right? So which one wins? Okay, so killing all the suspense, right? I'm gonna go for this. This gets more points for me for so many more things that it does, starting from the price point, starting from the casual and you the way, carefree way you can use this, and also the kind of compliments it gets, the way it floats around. This one doesn't project like that because the EDP concentration hangs more to your skin, doesn't project as much, even the lasts, right? So you can get compliments from this as well, but way more from this, because in the crowd of people who are like into likable scents, this is more gonna be safer likable scent, so I'm gonna go with Berry Ellis Red. So that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and do let me know which one you like. I'm pretty sure your pick is gonna be this, right? So anyway, but do let me know which one do you think is more value for money, or which one is more worth your time, or is it worth keeping more both of them, or the Essenza or the Acqua Di Gio. Do let me know your very precious opinion. All right. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching and bearing with me. Have a nice day. Bye bye.